Hi everyone and welcome to the live session of listening class. I'm Dilpreet Kaur from IELTS Easy. I hope all of you are doing great and practicing a lot for your IELTS exam. If not, let's practice together. So before starting with the session, let me introduce you with the schedule. So we have classes at two different times, one at 12 noon and one at 7 p.m. in the evening. At 12 noon we have reading and listening session. Reading we usually cover on Monday, Tuesday and Friday, whereas listening on Wednesday and Thursday. On the other hand, we have 7 p.m. session in the evening, that is on writing and speaking. Speaking we usually cover on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and writing on Thursday and Friday. So we have classes from Monday until Friday at two different times, one at 12 noon and one at 7 p.m. in the evening. And in these live sessions, we provide detailed explanation to each module, vocabulary improvement and doubt clarification. So if you have any doubt related to listening, you can write it down in the chat box. Right? So let's get started with today's session. Those who are new to this channel, I recommend them to download the Telegram application from their Play Store if you're using Android. And if they are using iPhone, you can download it from your App Store. The name of the Telegram channel is IELTS _M capital AD small _ E capital ASY small. आपको सिर्फ उस नेम को सर्च करना है and simply join the channel. Other than this, do subscribe the YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notifications. And these are not recorded sessions. ये सिर्फ live streaming sessions होते हैं, लेकिन आप इसे बाद में देख सकते हो if you like the video. So there is a like button, you can click on that, it will be added to your liked videos and you can view them it later on whenever you want. So welcome everybody once again. Hi Muhammad, you are the first one. Hi Mayank, Shivjot, Muhammad, I'm good, how about you? Hello Moni, Arshdeep, Manjeet, Bharti, Anmol, Yogita, Harpreet Kaur, Manisha, Sheikh, Rupinder, Monica again, Sandeep, Anup, Muskan, Sandeep Kaur, Amanpreet, Navneet, Rahul, Jeffrey, Navneet, Manpreet, Shilpa, Shushma, Manpreet Kaur. Today, okay, thank you so much for appreciating Manpreet Kaur. Hi Sushma, hi Manjot, Sukhvinder, Lovepreet, good afternoon. Hi Anu. Pramath, we don't have a playlist of this because ये recorded sessions नहीं होते. These are only live streaming sessions. So if you like the video only, then you can view it in future, right? Hanji Sushma, today we have listening class. Hi Akshit, hi Amandeep, Sonu and Jaspreet, Binder, Dalbi, Sahib Singh, Kitty, Abhishek, Shalu, Kamal, JK, Mani Gill, Komaljeet Kaur. Good afternoon guys and welcome to the live session of listening class. Hi Akshar, Ravleen Kaur, Jyoti, Simarjeet, Gaurav. Welcome everybody once again. I hope all of you are doing great and practicing a lot. Okay Anup, tomorrow or day after tomorrow we can say another batch will be continuing with this part 4 of your listening. I hope that you will be in touch with us. Okay? So इसके लिए you need to stay in touch with us from Monday to Friday. Wednesday and Thursday we do listening. Okay? We'll definitely cover part 4 also and one by one we'll be covering all the parts. Thank you Kamal JK, sorry. Manjot Kaur, here only you can get the tips and tricks. Well, they are not tricks, they are techniques. Tricks नहीं होती कभी भी, tips होती हैं और techniques होती हैं. Okay? Okay guys. Abhijit K Sharma, if you're not available at this time, you can simply like the video. It will be added to your like video. आप इसे बाद में देख सकते हो. लेकिन जो पुरानी वीडियोस हैं वो आप इसे नहीं देख पाओगे इफ़ यू हैवंट लाइक दोज वीडियोस. दीज आर लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग्स. ये सिर्फ लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग सेशंस होते हैं 12 से लेके 12:40 तक. ओके ओके अनु, डेफिनेटली आई विल बी कवरिंग मैप्स ऑल्सो इन द कमिंग सेशन, सो स्टे ट्यून विद अस. Welcome Simarjit Kaur to the live session then. Hi Jagtar Gun. So let's move ahead and listening score table that is same for general and academic क्योंकि जो listening है same होती है. Okay? Alright, so we are going to cover the part 1 of the listening today. Complete the notes and tomorrow we'll be covering the part 2. ठीक है, आज हम part 1 की बात करेंगे और कल हम बात करेंगे part 2 की. right? So part 1 is about complete the notes. We have fill-ups and it is comparatively easier than the part 1. ये हम कल करेंगे, I mean Thursday. Today we are going to cover part 1. Okay, so these are fill-ups only and they are easy as compared to other parts of the listening, क्योंकि इसमें जो speed होती है वो भी कम होती है, right? So without wasting any further time, let's jump into the session. So we have part 1 with us, that are questions 1 to 10. Okay, you can easily score 10 on 10 from this, and read instructions carefully before starting. It's very important to read the instructions carefully. If they're saying to if they're asking you to write one word only, so you have to write one word only. अगर आपने 2 words लिख दिए, it will be marked as incorrect. So it is complete the notes, and the instructions are saying write one word and or a number. It means you can write a number, along with it you can write a word also. एक number के साथ word लिख सकते हो, ठीक है जी? Okay, it is moving to Banford City, and nowadays there is no example because this is from the previous, ये थोड़ा सा previous test है, so no example. आजकल कोई example नहीं आती है, so we'll directly start from this accommodation, right? Average rent dash a month. So they have already given us the symbol कि यहाँ पे हमें पता एक hint मिल गया है. Hint क्या है? यहाँ पे कोई value होगी, amount होगी, some amount will be there, पैसे. So they have already substituted the symbol of pound over here. Pounds में already उन्होंने डाला हुआ, तो आप अलग से नहीं लिखोगे, ठीक है? जैसे वो डॉलर का सिंबल डाल देते हैं, यहाँ पे उन्होंने पाउंड का सिंबल डाला हुआ है. एवरेज रेंट कितना है? पर मंथ. अ मंथ मीन्स पर मंथ. देन वी हैव ट्रांसपोर्ट. लिंडा ट्रेवल्स टू वर्क बाय डैश. वो काम के लिए जाती है किसके थ्रू? यू हैव टू लिसन फॉर दैट. बाय व्हाट? लिमिटेड डैश इन सिटी सेंटर. क्या चीज़ बहुत ही कम है सिटी सेंटर में? देन ट्रेन्स टू लंडन एवरी डैश मिनट्स. लंदन की तरफ ट्रेन जाती है हर कितने मिनट? सो अगेन देयर विल बी अ नंबर. पुअर ट्रेन सर्विस एट डैश. लेकिन बहुत ही पुअर सर्विस है कब? ट्रेन एट डैश. ओके, so I'm going to play the audio for the sound check. If it is audible, do let me know, and we'll start with the session.
You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Yes guys, I hope it is audible. Well, I don't have any answer to this, Abhijit. I'm really very sorry for that, okay? Simran Kaur, we have already covered MCQs in the previous class and we will be covering in the coming classes. So you need to stay tuned with us from Monday until Friday, okay? Yes, I hope it is audible. Okay, that's great. Okay, fine. So let's start. I'm going to play the audio. Listen carefully and write your answers from 1 to 5. Let me see. Okay, Kamaljeet, please don't write it again and again. I have noted down. We'll be covering in coming sessions. Okay. We have already covered maps in our previous classes. Okay, I'm going to play the audio. Listen carefully and write your answers from 1 to 5 in the chat box. Let me see who will be writing all the correct answers. Okay, 5 on 5. Let's see.
Hello, Linda speaking.
Oh, hi, Linda. This is Matt Brooks. Alex White gave me your number. He said you'd be able to give me some advice about moving to Banford.
Yes, Alex did mention you. How can I help?
Well, first of all, which area to live in?
Well, I live in Dalton, which is a really nice suburb. Not too expensive, and there's a nice park.
Sounds good. Do you know how much it would be to rent a 2-bedroom flat there?
Yeah, you should be able to get something reasonable for £850 per month. That's what people typically pay. You certainly wouldn't want to pay more than £900. That doesn't include bills or anything.
No, that sounds all right. I'll definitely have a look there. Are the transport links easy from where you live?
Well, I'm very lucky. I work in the city centre, so I don't have to use public transport. I go by bike.
Oh, I wish I could do that. Is it safe to cycle around the city?
Yes, it's fine. And it keeps me fit. Anyway, driving to work in the city centre would be a nightmare because there's hardly any parking. And the traffic during the rush hour can be bad.
I'd be working from home, but I'd have to go to London 1 or 2 days a week.
Oh, that's perfect. Getting to London is no problem. There's a fast train every 30 minutes, which only takes 45 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah, the train service isn't bad during the week, and they run quite late at night. It's weekends that are a problem. They're always doing engineering work, and you have to take a bus to Haddam and pick up the train there, which is really slow. But other than that, Banford's a great place to live. I've never been happier.
Okay, I'm going to write down the answers on
Before you hear the
एवरेज रेंट उसने बोला था कि 2 रूम्स का पर मंथ है 850 पाउंड्स और वो बोले कि आपको 900 से ऊपर पे करने की जरूरत नहीं है. सर्टेनली नॉट टू पे अबव 900 या 900. सो 850 इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस. Linda travels to work. She don't use any public transport, so she use bike. Cycling करती है तो bike means bicycle. यहाँ bike लिख दीजिए, that is also correct. या आप bicycle भी लिख सकते हो. तो cycling करती है to remain fit. ठीक है, तो bicycle is the right answer, or you can write even bike also. Both the answers will be correct. Then limited क्या है? Parking नहीं है वहाँ पे. So that is the challenging part. ट्रेन्स टू लंडन एवरी 30 मिनट्स. हर 30 मिनट्स में वी हैव ट्रेन्स. लेकिन वो टाइम कितना लगाती है जाने में? 45 मिनट्स. लेकिन ट्रेन्स टू एवरी 30 मिनट में इफ़ यू राइट 3030 दैट इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट क्योंकि उन्होंने और अ नंबर. सो दैट्स वाई दैट्स अ पुअर ट्रेन सर्विस एट वीकेंड. वीकेंड्स मीन सैटरडे एंड संडे. सो वीकेंड्स और वीकेंड इज एन राइट आंसर. So if you have any doubt in this, you can write in the chat box. Let me see. Night nahi. Kuldeep Sidhu, that's the wrong answer. Poor train service at weekends and not at night. Study gram 16. You can contact on the number which is visible on the screen for the fee structure for your all doubts. And those students who are facing difficulty in understanding the things, I believe that speaking or writing ke liye you need a tutor. So we have well-trained certified trainers and higher band scored trainers which will help you to achieve your desired band scores in first attempt. So for that, simply WhatsApp on the number which is visible on the screen. Okay, Muskan, I don't have any prediction about this thing. I'm really sorry for that. Okay, that's great. Okay, I'm going to repeat the from 4th and 5th. Okay, no problem. I'm going to repeat 4th and 5th.
Oh, that's perfect. Getting to London is no problem. There's a fast train every 30 minutes, which only takes 45 minutes.
Every 30 minutes there is a train और 45 minutes वो लगाती है. लेकिन कब आती है? हर एक 30 मिनट बाद ट्रेन आती है. Every 30 minutes. Okay, so that's the right answer.
That's good.
Yeah. The train service isn't bad during the week, and they run quite late at night. It's week.
तो उसने क्लियरली बोला कि दिन में वीकडेज में ट्रेन सर्विस बैड नहीं है, मतलब अच्छी है. एंड दे इवन रन ट्रेन्स एट नाइट. रात को भी चलाते हैं. तो जो एक स्टूडेंट ने नाइट आंसर लिखा, सो दैट्स नॉट द राइट ऑप्शन. ओके,
Hens that are a problem. They're always doing engineering work, and you have to take a bus to Haddam and pick up the train there, which is really slow. But other than that,
So उसने क्लियरली बोला कि वीकेंड्स में वो हमेशा कोई ना कोई इंजीनियरिंग काम करते रहते हैं, मतलब कुछ ना ट्रेन को ठीक करते रहते हैं. सो द पुअर ट्रेन सर्विस एट वीकेंड और वीकेंड्स, आई हैव रिटन इट क्लियरली कि अगर आप वीकेंड लिखोगे वो भी सही है, अगर आप वीकेंड्स लिख दोगे वो भी सही है. बोथ वे योर आंसर्स आर करेक्ट. ओके, Simarjeet Kaur, you need to contact on this number for the fee structure. Okay, dear. Taran, you have to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Subscribe यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, subscribe करिए चैनल को, उसके साथ एक bell icon बना हुआ है, click that, then only you'll get the notifications. Okay. एस का मतलब होता है कि अगर आप वीकेंड लिखोगे तो भी सही है, अगर वीकेंड्स लिखोगे तो भी सही है. आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू यू. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन.
You should answer the questions.
Okay, now we have next question 6 to 10. एडवांटेजेस ऑफ लिविंग इन बैनफर्ड. क्या फ़ायदे हो सकते हैं अगर बैनफर्ड में आप रहोगे. न्यू डैश ओपन रिसेंटली, अभी अभी कुछ नया खुला है. यू हैव टू लिसन केयरफुली. व्हाट हैज़ बीन ओपनड रिसेंटली. डैश हैज़ एक्सीलेंट रेपुटेशन. किस चीज़ की बहुत अच्छी रेपुटेशन है. गुड डैश ऑन द ब्रिज स्ट्रीट. क्या चीज़ बहुत ही अच्छी है ऑन द ब्रिज स्ट्रीट. देन यू कैन मीट लिंडा. वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं आपको मिल सकता हूँ. यू कैन मीट लिंडा ऑन डैश. किस दिन आप उसको मिल सकते हैं, तो यहाँ पे हिंट है किस दिन. So you have to listen for the weekday after 5:30 PM. 5:30 के बाद आप कब उसको मिल सकते हो. In the dash opposite the station. तो यहाँ पे आपको लोकेशन आंसर करनी होगी. So these are the keywords. ये हो गया आपका कौन सा weekday. That's the hint. And इसमें hint आ जाएगा on location. She'll be telling you the location. I'm going to play the audio. Listen carefully and write your answers from 6 to 10. Abhijit, and I'm really sorry, I don't know anything about that, because if you subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, you should get the notifications. Banford is a place, right? It is a place. जगह का नाम है. So I'm going to play the audio. Listen carefully and write your answers from 6 to 10 in the chat box.
Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
there are some nice restaurants in the city centre and a brand new cinema, which has only been open a couple of months. There's a good arts centre too.
Sounds like Banford's got it all.
Yes, we're really lucky. There are lots of really good aspects to living here. The schools are good, and the hospital here is one of the best in the country. Everyone I know who's been there's had a positive experience. Oh, I can give you the name of my dentist too, in Bridge Street, if you're interested. I've been going to him for years, and I've never had any problems.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I'll find his number and send it to you.
Thanks. That would be really helpful.
Are you planning to visit Banford soon?
Yes, my wife and I are both coming next week. We want to make some appointments with estate agents.
I could meet you if you like and show you around.
Are you sure? We'd really appreciate that.
Either a Tuesday or Thursday is good for me, after 5:30.
Thursday is preferable. Tuesday, I need to get home before 6 p.m.
Okay, great. Let me know which train you're catching, and I'll meet you in the cafe outside. You can't miss it. It's opposite the station and next to the museum.
Brilliant. I'll text you next week then. Thanks so much for all the advice.
No problem. I'll see you next week.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check.
Okay, I've written the schedule. Most of the students were asking. So we have 12 noon reading and listening sessions. Reading you usually do on Monday, Tuesday and Friday, and listening on Wednesday and Thursday. On the other hand, we have 7 p.m. sessions, that is in the evening, and that's on speaking and writing. Speaking is on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and writing on Thursday and Friday. These are free live sessions. However, I believe that for your speaking and writing you need a tutor, so we provide you professionally qualified staff and highly trained staff which can help you out to achieve your desired bench scores in first attempt. For that, simply need to WhatsApp on this number which is visible on the screen. Alright, okay, let me see. Restaurant is not the right answer. New, उसने बोला था कि brand new कोई जगह अभी अभी खुला. Brand new means who has just recently opened, and that's cinema. So right answer is cinema. Okay, and उसने बोला कि hospital की reputation बहुत अच्छी है, और उसने फिर अपने डेंटिस्ट के बारे में बोला गुड डेंटिस्ट ऑन ब्रिज स्ट्रीट. सो दैट्स अ राइट आंसर. एंड यू कैन मीट लिंडा ऑन थर्सडे आफ्टर 5:30 PM. सो थर्सडे इज द राइट आंसर. एंड इन लोकेशन दैट इज कैफे. आप उसको कैफे में मिल सकते हो विच इज ऑपोजिट द स्टेशन. आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. इफ स्टिल you guys have any doubt, you can write in the chat box. Yes, of course, Simran Kaur, really in your first attempt, if you are capable of doing. It also depends upon you. Exam teacher is not going to appear for the exam. It is not hospitals. No, if you will be writing hospitals, वो गलत हो जाएगा. It is only hospital. It is not plural, it is singular. The name of this listening is Moving to Banford City. For this audio you can search Moving to Banford City. In speaking, spellings, nobody is going to ask spellings in speaking, of course, that's but obvious. But in listening, reading, your spelling are very important. Sunana, it is for both academic plus GT, both. Okay, that's great. Okay, some students are saying to repeat. Okay, I'm really very sorry, Sarvi, if you have missed your class, because if you haven't liked it, you won't be able to view that. Okay, I'm going to play for all the 4. Do I need to play for all the 4? 6, 7 and 8. Oh, that's from the starting only. Yes, listen again. I'm going to repeat the entire audio. Muskan, it is all
Now
about
listen
concentration.
and answer questions 6 to 10.
Yes, of course, you can see the questions while listening.
There are some nice restaurants in the city centre and a brand new cinema, which has only been open a couple of months.
अब उसने clearly बोला कि restaurants हैं, लेकिन अभी एक cinema खुला है. तो cinema is the right answer for this, okay?
There's a good art centre too.
Sounds like Banford's got it all.
Yes, we're really lucky. There are lots of really good aspects to living here. The schools are good, and the hospital here is one of the best in the country. Everyone I know who's been there's had a positive experience. Oh, I can give you the name of my dentist too, in Bridge Street, if you're interested.
इसने clearly बोला कि मैं अपने dentist का बता देती हूँ, which is on the Bridge Street. So the answer is dentist. I hope it is clear. Right? I'm not going to repeat the audio for 9th and 10th. I hope it is clear. 6 and 7 and 8. Ravi Sardana, there are lots of students who are facing difficulty in these questions also. I have to take care of those students as well, because every student is equivalent for me. Other than this, we do also take classes of MCQs, maths, every type of questions we usually cover in our classes, right? So you need to stay tuned with us for these sessions. I believe that we'll be covering in the coming week or maybe tomorrow. Okay? रेपुटेशन मीन्स उसकी जो स्टेटस है वो काफ़ी अच्छा है, काफ़ी जाना माना है. दैट इज रेपुटेशन, अच्छी रेपुटेशन है उसकी. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन. ओके सुनैना, यू कैन कॉन्टैक्ट ऑन द नंबर विच इज विजिबल ऑन द स्क्रीन फॉर द हेल्प. ओके, सो अगेन आई एम टेकिंग दिस पार्ट फ्रॉम पार्ट 1 from the Cambridge books itself. Questions 1 to 10, part 1 है. You have to complete the notes. It's one word and or a number. It's about Alex listening the audio and write your answers. Let me see who will score 10 on 10 on this also. Okay, that's very good. Shalu, you have scored 10. Very good. Guleen Kaur, very good. Okay, now listen carefully for the next questions 1 to 4 and write your answers in the chat box.
Again. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 7.
Yes guys, listen carefully and write your answers.
Hi, Alex. It's Martha Kleins here. James White gave me your number. I hope you don't mind me calling you.
Of course not. How are you, Martha?
Good, thanks. I'm ringing because I need a bit of advice.
Oh, yeah, what about?
The training you did at JPNW a few years ago, I'm applying for the same thing.
Oh, right, yes. I did mine in 2014. Best thing I ever did. I'm still working there.
Really? What are you doing?
Well, now I work in the customer services department, but I did my initial training in finance. I stayed there for the first 2 years and then moved to where I am now.
That's the same department I'm applying for. Did you enjoy it?
I was pretty nervous to begin with. I didn't do well in my exams at school, and I was really worried because I failed maths. But it didn't actually matter because I did lots of courses on the job.
Did you get a diploma at the end of your trainee period? I'm hoping to do the one in business skills.
Yes, that sounds good. I took the one on IT skills, but I wish I'd done that one instead.
Okay, that's good to know. What about the other trainees? How did you get on with them?
There were about 20 of us who started at the same time, and we were all around the same age. I was 18, and there was only one person younger than me who was 17. The rest were between 18 and 20. I made some good friends.
I've heard lots of good things about the training at JPNW. It seems like there are...
Okay, I'm going to write down the answers. Initially means at first Alex did his training in the finance department. So the answer is finance department. अभी वो IT में काम कर रहा है. And okay, Alex didn't have a qualification from school in. वो कह रहा था कि मैं fail हो गया था maths में. So the answer is maths. Alex think he should have done. उसने किस में करी होनी चाहिए थी? बिजनेस स्किल्स में, क्योंकि वो जो पूछ रही है, इंक्वायर कर रही है, शी ऑल्सो वॉन्टेड टू गो फॉर बिजनेस स्किल्स. तो ही ऑल्सो सेट कि काश मैंने भी बिजनेस स्किल्स में करा होता. ओके, एज ऑफ अदर ट्रेनीज मीन्स कहता है कि 17 to 20 होते हैं, 18 to 20 होते हैं, लेकिन एक ही पर्सन है हु इज़ यंगर देन मीन्स में से छोटा है. सो दैट इज 17. So either you can write 1, 7, 17 because they are saying to write a number or a word, or you can write in word also 17. Both ways your answer will be correct. I hope it is clear to everyone. No, Babbar, it's not compulsory कि सारे के सारे answers आपको block letters में लिखने हैं. But what I believe is that block letters में जब आप लिखते हो it is more clear. If I write finance like that, it is not clear because my handwriting is not that good. So I usually write in block letters, which is much more clear. I hope it is clear. Math नहीं वैसे होता, maths होता, it's not math. You can write mathematics also. Manpreet Kaur, I have already written the correct answer on the screen. I hope it is visible to you. It is maths. It's not math. Okay. Okay, I'm going to repeat the audio again.
1 to 7.
Hi, Alex. It's Martha Kleins here. James White gave me your number. I hope you don't mind me calling you.
Of course not. How are you, Martha?
Good, thanks. I'm ringing because I need a bit of advice.
Oh yeah, what about?
The training you did at JPNW a few years ago, I'm applying for the same thing.
Oh right, yes, I did mine in 2014. Best thing I ever did, I'm still working there.
Really? What are you doing?
Well, now I work in the customer services department, but I did my initial training in finance.
तो उसने बोला कि अभी वो कस्टमर सर्विसेज डिपार्टमेंट में काम कर रहा है. इनिशियली मीन्स पहले उसने फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट में काम करा था. सो यू हैव टू राइट द आंसर. एट फर्स्ट एलेक्स डिड हिज ट्रेनिंग इन द फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट. अभी वो कस्टमर सर्विस में करा. सो कस्टमर सर्विस इज नॉट द राइट आंसर. फाइनेंस इज द राइट आंसर.
I stayed there for the first 2 years and then moved to where I am now.
That's the same department I'm applying for. Did you enjoy it?
I was pretty nervous to begin with. I didn't do well in my exams at school, and I was really worried because I failed maths. But it didn't actually matter because I did lots of...
Fails in maths उसने clearly बोला क्योंकि उसकी qualification पूरी नहीं हुई थी because he fails in math. So maths और mathematics, your all answers will be correct, okay?
courses on the job.
Did you get a diploma at the end of your trainee period? I'm hoping to do the one in business skills.
Yes, that sounds good. I took the one on IT skills, but I wish I'd done that one instead.
या तो मैंने IT में करी थी. I wish कि मैंने business skills में करी होती. वही वो कह रहा है. Alex think he should have done. उसने करी होती शायद business skills में. But he did in IT. So the right answer is business. Okay?
Okay, that's good to know. What about the other trainees? How did you get on with them?
There were about 20 of us who started at the same time, and we were all around the same age. I was 18, and there was only one person younger than me who was 17. The rest were between 18 and 20.
उसने बोला जब हमने स्टार्ट करी थी 18 से 20 उम्र के थे, यंगर थे, ठीक है. बट द क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग एज ऑफ द अदर ट्रेनीज क्या है. द यंगेस्ट सबसे ज़्यादा छोटा कौन है. वो बोला कि मेरी 18 है तो मेरे से छोटा एक और था, दैट वाज ऑफ 17. सो यंगेस्ट मीन्स सबसे छोटा. सो द आंसर इज 17. ईदर यू कैन राइट 1717 और यू कैन राइट 17 इन वर्ड्स. वेल शालू, द स्पीड विल रिमेन द सेम एज ऑफ नाउ. जैसे आप अभी सुनाई दे रही है, द स्पीड विल रिमेन द सेम. ओके, बट इन केस ऑफ पार्ट 1, as you move forward, part 2 and part 3, the pace of the speed will increase. Okay, now let's move to the last questions quickly. I'm going to play the audio for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Listen carefully and write your answers in the chat box.
I made some good friends.
I've heard lots of good things about the training at JPNW. It seems like there are a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah, definitely. Because of its size, you can work in loads of different areas within the organisation.
What about pay? I know you get a lower minimum wage than regular employees.
That's right, which isn't great. But you get the same number of days holiday as everyone else, and the pay goes up massively if they offer you a job at the end of the training period.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it for the money. It's the experience I think will be really useful. Everyone says by the end of the year you gain so much confidence.
You're right, that's the most useful part about it. There's a lot of variety too. You're given lots of different things to do. I enjoyed it all. I didn't even mind the studying.
Do you have to spend any time in college?
Yes, 1 day each month. So you get lots of support from both your tutor and your manager.
That's good. And the company is easy to get to, isn't it?
Yes, it's very close to the train station, so the location's a real advantage.
Before you hear the rest of the phone conversation, you have some time to look at questions 8 to 10.
Yes, you have time to read the questions 8 to 10.
Now listen and answer questions 8 to 10.
Have you got a date for your interview yet?
Yes, it's on the 23rd of this month.
So long as you're well prepared, there's nothing to worry about. Everyone's very friendly.
I am not sure what I should wear. What do you think?
Nothing too casual, like jeans, for example. If you've got a nice jacket, wear that with a skirt or trousers.
Okay, thanks. Any other tips?
Well, I know it's really obvious, but arrive in plenty of time. They hate people who are late. So make sure you know exactly where you have to get to. And one other useful piece of advice my manager told me before I had the interview for this job is to smile. Even if you feel terrified, it makes people respond better to you.
I'll have to practice doing that in the mirror.
Yeah, well, good luck. Let me...
Okay, so I've written the answers on the screen. You have benefits of doing training at JP&W is there are lots of opportunities because of the size of the organization. Trainees receive the same amount of holidays, although salary is not same, but they receive same amount of holidays. छुट्टियाँ उतनी ही मिलती हैं जितनी कि permanent staff को मिलती हैं. ठीक है? Then the training experience increases your confidence, and trainees go to a college for studying for 1 month. Each month 1 day, एक दिन जाना होता है हर महीने में. So college is the right answer, and the company is in a convenient location, not station. Location is the right answer. Some of the students were writing station. Station is not the right answer. Location था इसका आंसर. Okay, and she said मैं बड़ी confused हूँ कि मैं क्या पहन के जाऊँ इंटरव्यू में. तो उसने बोला कि don't wear casuals, means jeans वगैरह मत पहन के जाओ. If you have a skirt you can go with that. So jeans is the right answer for this. Do not be late. कहते companies ये allow नहीं करती कि you need to be on time, you need to arrive on time, so don't be late. Late मत होना. And उसने बोला कि मेरे मैनेजर ने मुझे सलाह दी थी to make sure you always smile, even you are अगर आप घबराए भी हो, still you have to smile. So the answer is smile. I hope it is clear to everyone. So she said that मैं इसके लिए इतनी comfortable नहीं हूँ, लेकिन I'll be practicing in front of mirror to smile, right? Casuals is not the right answer. Jeans is the right answer. हाँ जी बिल्कुल मुस्कान, the speed is same in your real exam because these are the Cambridge tests. Anu Gupta, I recommend you to rewind the audio and listen it again. Abhijit K. Sharma, I have already made it clear that casual is not the right answer. Navdeep Singh, can you please rewind the video and watch it again? Tushar Tyagi, I have already made this clear that casuals is not the right answer. Jeans is the right answer. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, for the audio you can write Alex training or Banford. Right, for the audio you can simply type listening audio Banford, and for the last one you need to type audio listening audio Alex training on YouTube or Google. You'll get the audio over there, right? And in order to get the free study material, you can join us on the Telegram channel. It is IELTS capital _ M capital AD small _ E capital ASY small, right? So thank you so much for joining today's session. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time at 12 noon with another listening. Tomorrow I'll be covering the part 2 of listening, okay? Whatever the questions will be there, I'll be covering those questions. It may be MCQs also, it may be maps also. Jyoti, please rewind the audio. You can listen it. Casuals, उसने बोला कि नहीं मैंने do not wear casuals is not the right answer. Do not wear jeans is the right answer. I hope it is clear to you, right? You can rewind the audio and watch it again. ठीक है, आप दोबारा इसको rewind कर सकते हैं if you want to listen it again, right? And those students who are facing a lot of difficulty in understanding, reading, listening or writing and speaking, I believe you should go for paid online classes. We have personal classes wherein we provide individual focus, right? writing and speaking valuation, listening, reading doubts, you can have your sessions. We have well curated personal classes. We have well trained certified trainers as well as highly scored trainers, which will help you to achieve your desired band scores in first attempt only. Rest is all your efforts. So you need to contact on the number which is visible on the screen for the paid classes. So thank you so much for joining today's session. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 12 noon, with the listening part 2. Bye bye, take care, God bless you all, and thank you once again for joining today's session.